Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star-Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of September 20th through to the 26th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Death card, upright, followed then by the Four of Pentacles reversed. And next we have the Ace of Swords in the upright. And lastly, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright. So your overall energy is the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. Good card to have as your overall, because it does represent getting along with others and cooperation. It could be in the home, it could be in business. Especially if you have, say, two business partners. It could be the three of you are just really working so hard towards the same end, and everybody's really quite pleased with how things are turning out. For others of you, this could be, just the people you work with in the office and stuff. This is where everybody's on the same page. We're just working towards the edge, the same end. We're keeping our head down. We're just sort of doing our work. We're happy with what you've done, and hopefully you're happy with what we've done, and let's just move forward. This can also play out in the home. This could be about everybody's working towards an aim in the home. This can come up when, say, we've got a project. A lot of times families will have family projects to do this week where, we're going to clean up the house. We're going to do some fall or spring cleaning or what have you. So you take this job, you take this job, and we're all sort of happy with how things are, coming about. And especially good news if you're working on a project, a specific project. Maybe you've been given a task to do, or if you work in your own business, it could be that you're working very diligently with your partners. They're happy with what you're doing. And cooperation, good to have. Always good to have. At the beginning of the week, we have the Major Arcana, the Death card in the upright position, the Scorpio energy. This is associated with the phoenix that rises from the ashes of, what all fell apart because it wasn't built on a proper foundation. Now, this can sometimes definitely represent the end of a situation. It's like, but if it is, remember the cooperation here. So say you're deciding, or the group is deciding to put an end to this particular, task or situation or what have you, because it's not workable anymore. You're all in agreement with it. Whatever's coming to an end here, you're in agreement with. Sometimes the Death card can come up when we need to change something because it's just not workable as in the respect that it is right now. So it's like, say, for example, you're working a lot. You're working two jobs or even one job where you're, it's requiring pretty much all of your time. You come home, you're exhausted, you have no time for your family, you have no time for yourself. Something's got to give there, right? This is where change needs to come about. So you need to perhaps scale back on your hours. If you're not making enough money, by the same token on the other aspect, you might need to vamp up, or you find a different job. That's where something could come to an end and you could find a different job that pays better. Whatever it is, it's about changing something that's no longer workable. It could be about a relationship, a family relationship, a friendship, a work relationship, a personal romantic relationship. Some aspect of it is just not working anymore. So we need to change it. This is all about transformation, transforming something from not workable into something workable. If not, then we need to let it go and move on. That's really the only thing you can do. This is something that you just need to let it die its natural death and just move on. And this follows it, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, indicating this is where we need to let go of something. Now, sometimes, like the Four of Pentacles in the upright position, I call this my little hoarder card. It's when we're holding on to too many things. It could be literally holding on to too many material things. It's time to do garage sale, or it's time to just clear things out. I'm doing that in my home right now, where I'm just starting to go through everything and go through my closets and stuff and get rid of anything that doesn't need to be there. Lightening the load, it's always good to do that, to purge stuff. It feels good, especially, if, you just, some people are walking around their house and they don't even have room to move. I mean, Thank God that's not my situation, but I've seen it where people can't even move in their house. There's stuff packed everywhere. You really need to purge that stuff. It's not good to be carrying that load. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles can indicate, like in the upright, can indicate a need to save. And it can also represent, metaphorically, just holding on to old belief systems that are weighing heavy on us. When it's reversed, like it is for you, Virgo, this is about releasing things that, you know, no longer serve you. If you've got a house, like I mentioned earlier, it's need to, you know, take time, bring in other people if you need to, purge that stuff, get rid of it. If give it to people, you know, people who could use it, or, you know, if it's garbage, throw it out. If you could sell it to make extra money, that's always a good thing too. Just get rid of it. We don't need that heavy load. Sometimes this can represent we were paying and paying and paying on something, or we were saving for something, but there's no longer a need. Say, for example, we were saving for a vacation. We took the vacation, so we no longer need to save for it. And so this is a relief of that, financial relief. Or we paid off something. We paid off our car, we paid off our home or something, and there's a relief there. Others of you, this is just about changing old belief systems. Something's got to give here, Virgo. We see that with this transformation card here. Something's got to give. You've got to let go of something that perhaps old belief systems and things that you thought you had to do. Maybe you thought you had to work, you know, 50 hours a week in order to be a responsible person. Like maybe that's the thing you need to get rid of, old belief systems that could be hindering you or holding you back. Now, moving on towards the weekends. I don't know what's happening here, but you got two aces. The first one is the Ace of Swords in the upright position. This can represent, well, first of all, it's the sword of victory, so it could be a victory in some aspect. It could be a verbal victory or a written victory. If you've entered a contest of some sort or something like that, you could be victorious in that respect. Others of you, this could just be about clarity coming to you, finally seeing things for what they are, especially if you're lightening your load here, or you're changing your belief systems or letting go of old things that you no longer need to hold on to mentally anymore. This could be that you're seeing the light. Sometimes the Ace of Swords represents that sort of aha moment where we finally see something for exactly what it is. Sometimes the Ace of Swords can represent new beginnings in how we communicate with people. It could be a breakthrough in communication for some. It could be a brilliant idea that comes to you out of the anti-cosmos. And then the last card you have is the Ace of Cups in the upright position. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. It seems like, Virgo, it almost seems like whatever you're letting go of in the beginning of the week is opening you up to new beginnings. New beginnings with new ideas or new thought patterns or something like that, and new communications. And this is now new beginnings in opening up the heart chakra. This is about opening up the heart again, feeling something really deeply on an emotional level. So sometimes this can be perpetuated by something that happens, like say there's a new baby in the family and there's just like, oh, that incredible love that pours out to that new baby. It could be that there's a new love on the horizon for you and you meet this person and it's just like, wow, this person just opens up the heart chakra. It could also be finally realizing your own self-worth, and this is about self-love, and finally bringing it to yourself and realizing how much you mean to you. And sometimes the Ace of Cups can represent even like a new pet maybe. I know myself, like my heart just opens to, you know, baby animals when I've had several animals in my lifetime, and every time I have that new baby animal in my hand, it's just like there's just an outpouring of love that comes with it. Could be a beautiful opportunity that comes to you out of the anti-cosmos, even on the creative field, or some people get their emotional fulfillment from their careers, so it could be a career opportunity that you absolutely love and the budding is there. Whatever it is, it's going to open up the heart again. And it looks like once you release something that no longer serves you at the beginning of the week, you will be moving towards beautiful openness and new beginnings. So that's what I have for you, my Virgos. So I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.